The following cartoon contains scenes of actual stupidity. Some of the stunts which you are about to see were performed by animated objects and cartoon characters. Do not try any of what you see here at home. Seriously, you could get really messed up. Greetings and salutations. I am your host, Fiona the Flying Kid. And this is the Ultimate Cartoon Competition, a show where 64 contestants compete for the grand prize. The challenges they will face will be gross, disgusting, and deathly. So, you don't want to miss this. You see, the team that loses each episode will have the viewers vote off a contestant. And that contestant will leave the game, never to return, ever. So, it's time for their first challenge. So, we will now make 8 teams of 8. We will go in introduction order. So that means the first team will go to George Pig, the second team will go to Julius Jr., the third team will go to Bubble, the fourth team will go to Bart Simpson, the fifth team will go to Yoshi, the sixth team will go to Shaggy, the seventh team will go to Garfield, and the eighth team will go to Bear. Contestants, decide your team names, now.
Dinosaur.
Well, sometimes you just have to deal with getting slapped!
I'm not gonna lose my dignity that easily. To uphold my honor, our team must be the strongest team on Earth.
Is everything okay?
Let's be called yes.
We are just not.
So I believe you 8 teams are all set to go, right?
Yes. They are all set to go.
That's good. The first contest is a game of Jeopardy. Each team has a buzzer. One person from each team will play the game. You will have the chance to buzz in after I finish the question. Buzz in when you know the answer. Whichever team has the lowest score by the end of the game will be in deep trouble. But before we start, we gotta change up the scene.
2 very boring minutes later.
Okay, so here are the rules for the game. Each game of Jeopardy will feature you guys competing in 3 rounds: Jeopardy, Double Jeopardy, and Final Jeopardy. In each round, you guys will be presented trivia clues phrased as answers, to which you must respond in the form of a question that correctly identifies whatever the clue is describing. For example, if you were to select Presidents for $200, the resulting clue could be, this father of our country didn't really chop down a cherry tree, to which the correct response is, who is or was George Washington? So if we are ready, let's play. Here are the categories you will be dealing with in the first round. The categories are Talkin' Football, State of the State Forest, Playing the Hits of 2022, Pencils, Hip-hop musicians' real names, and finally, Animal Anatomy. My favorite. Since this is our first challenge and you just made the teams, I will randomly decide who goes first. So, I will choose Daddy Pig. So Daddy Pig, where do you want to start?
Let's start with hip-hop musicians' real names for 200 please.
The first answer is, a Peanuts character is the source of this stage name that Calvin Broadus uses. SpongeBob?
What is Snoop Dogg?
Yes, select again.
Hip-hop musicians' real names for 400.
Austin Post used a rap name generator to come up with this alias. SpongeBob again?
Who is Post Malone?
Correct.
2,000 years later.
So I can see that all 8 of our teams made it into Final Jeopardy. So here's how this final round works. I will give you the answer, and you will then have 30 seconds to come up with the question, and be sure it is in that form, or we won't count it. So with that out of the way, the Final Jeopardy category is 21st Century Oscar winners, and here is the clue. These 2 foreign-born directors have each won 2 Best Director Oscars, but none of their films has won Best Picture. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Okay, everyone, time's up. What did everybody put? I don't know what I'm seeing right now, but Julius Jr. and Sherry, and Vanessa and Norm were not the answers I was looking for. The correct response was actually on Lee and Alfonso Cuarón. The teams who got it were Dinosaur Girl, Crema, Getting Slapped, The Strongest Team on Earth, Is Everything Okay, and Just Not. If I said your team name, you are all safe. So here's the thing, the S, Invention Dimension had less points than you guys, at 1,200 points. So, the S is safe. Which also means no mercy for Invention Dimension.
But guessing worked last time.
Viewers, which member of Invention Dimension do you think deserves to be eliminated the most? Vote by using the poll in the description box, or in the pinned comment below. The contestant with the most votes will be the first to lead the Ultimate Cartoon Competition. So, how's the elimination area going?
It looks good so far. I have the stage ready, I have the seats ready, I have the TV ready, and we are about ready to go.
That's awesome. I just completed the first challenge earlier today, and now I know which team will be here first.
And may I ask what that team is?
Invention Dimension.
I see they're very bad at my all-time favorite game show.
Yeah, that's a very embarrassing performance.
Well, I might as well get Waffle House since they're open 24 hours a day, and it's like, who knows, 4:30 in the morning? You want to go with me?
Sure.
Okay then, let's go.